A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Colts pick it up. And some nice running gets him a gain. That's up to the 38. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He'll look to throw. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. From the gun, Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From midfield now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They're set up at the 35 now. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 19. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. That pass is complete to McBride. A lot of mass on the move here. Trey McBride. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Option play they give to Benson. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He got 3 on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go, second down. Now looking to throw. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jonathan Jones makes the play. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend. Who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he'll only get 3 here as we've reached the 2-minute warning. Second down now, 7 to go. Staying on the ground with Benson. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And the kick by Folk is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Left side pulled in by Pittman. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Throwing from the gun here. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinal side of the field. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to the air here. Dumps it off to his running back. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's complete to Pittman. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 31. Gets this one to Pierce. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here's Matt Gay for the Colts field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing now from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Cardinals football. And off to Benson to start the drive. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Got that cheat code offense.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He lets a heater go deep, middle. Big game downfield. Hits the 20. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a toss play, Taylor. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 33 on 2nd down. He's on the move. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Putting a receiver in motion. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Give him 3 on the play. It's going to be 5 to go on 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's a throw. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one finds Taylor. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be third and long. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Here he is on third and long. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Back now, pressure on its way. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 2nd and 9. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts now within 1 score in the 4th. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Benson now from the gun. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals go up by 12 in the 4th. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the set. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's got him. That's McBride. And he's tackled for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Murray on the play fake. McBride hauls it in. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Has it in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. Now as they drive forward to it right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
McManus on for the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Cardinals push the lead to 20. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And he's brought down for a loss. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Colts hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Pass play now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Oluwakin with the pick. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, they have the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Gotta hurry this to the line. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Offense to the line for second down. Running it after the penalty. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. No gain there, and that'll bring up fourth and a few. To throw, needing a first. A bit of desperation, and there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.